We're just waiting for my moderators to come in and the show. I just wanted to sage before I get started, because my future's so bright I gotta wear shades. That's why I got my shades on today. What's going on? So we're just saging and waiting. I think I have to light it up again. Ooh. We're not doing the music tonight because we're going to add it in later. So I don't want to stress anybody out, but we're saging. I'm going to sage y'all. Yeah. You feel that? You feel the sage? Get rid of the wicky wacky. Welcome to the Indigo room. Let's check the time. It's 9:01. So we're saging. Get rid of the wicky wacky ness. The wicky wacky ness of the day. I feel like I'm on the beach. That's why I got my shades on. Because I am imagining that I am on a beach somewhere because it's freaking cold in New York City. It's cold here, y'all. So I had to put my glasses on, my sunglasses on, because I want to imagine, use my imagination to be on a nice tropical island somewhere relaxing. So welcome to the Indigo room. For those of you that are new to the Indigo room and have never joined us before, you don't know what we're talking about. I am Sydney Chase, and we discuss all things spiritual. And by that I mean that we are non-physical spiritual beings having physical human experiences. Okay, I'm going to put the sage down now. I'm just going to send some to y'all. You feel it? Let the sage remove the wicky wacky from your experience. All right, we're going to put it down. It smells so good. Oh my God, I love the way sage smells. My sons, when they were little, and I used to sage the house, they hated it. So anyway, if you're new to the Indigo room and this is your first time here, welcome, welcome. And this is, like I said before, this is where we discuss all things spiritual. And by that I mean that we're non-physical spiritual beings having physical human experiences, and life is supposed to be good. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be delicious, even when it's wicky wacky. And sometimes it could be wicky wacky as all get out. You know, you got all kinds of drama happening, but this is where we discuss things that will help you to be able to navigate in your toolbox. And some messages. Let's see if the live chat is working. There we go. So let me just welcome folks to the Indigo room. And tonight we're going to be discussing the I Am Discourses. If you never heard of it, I understand, because when I first found out about it, I didn't know about it either. And then I read the book, and it blew my mind, blew my socks off. Okay. We're going to be discussing the I Am Discourses. This book here, chapters 1 and 2. And if you haven't purchased the book, if you don't know what the book is about, then you can go down in the comments below, in the description below, and I've put a link there. Just so you know, just for transparency, I do get a little bit of I'm an affiliate. It's on Amazon, and I get a little bit of money if you purchase the book. So I want to be just transparent about that. I'm not a representative of Amazon. but you can purchase the book through Amazon, and that helps the Indigo Room. Helps the Indigo Room grow so that we can do better videos and we can get better at what we're doing. This is all new to me because from 2007 until recently, we had the Indigo Room on talkshoe.com. And it is another place that we're going to be uploading the cast. It's a podcast, so you can listen. You don't have to look at me if you don't want to. But it's another place that we can upload to folks that want to listen to the podcast while they're driving. Oh my goodness, Kristen is here and Barb is here. Welcome. Hello. I'm so glad Kristen is here. And Barb made it in. So that's great. But anyway, we're also going to be discussing The Resurrection by Neville Goddard. And the Resurrection, I don't know if you can see it. Let me put it up closer. The Resurrection is one of my favorite books, and we're going to be discussing that. So we're going to be flip-flopping. One week we're going to do the I am statements, and then the next week we're going to do the resurrection. So if you want to raise your vibration, if you want to feel better about your life, if you want to create your life the way you want to create your life, you want to bring stuff in, you want more money, you want more, you want to feel good, you want to have better relationships with the people in your lives. These two books, so far for me anyway, have been enormously helpful. And we started well, we've done Neville before. And the reason why I'm doing it again, I know you go like, Sydney, we already did that. Why do we have to do it again? Because, I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why right now. Because if you stopped reading it and if you didn't pay attention to it, you put it down, you're like, okay, that was great, Sydney. Bravo, you did a great job. We all love it. Let me just say this. When I picked it up again last year, 2018, I was like, woof, what? Remember reading that? Remember when we did Ask and It Is Given? For some of you that have been in the Indigo Room before, when we first started, you have to reread and reread and reread these things in order for it to become a habit for you. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to create habits, trying to create better habits, trying to help you. It also helps me to help you, and it helps me to help myself, but it also helps me to help you to be able to change things, to get rid of the wicky-wacky. Well, you're never going to get rid of it entirely, but at least you'll be able to navigate it better. So the descriptions is in the link below, down in the description. I mean, the links are in the description below. That's what I say. I think I reversed that. But the links are in the description below, and you can click on those and purchase those books. If you find it someplace else, great. Go ahead and do that. I don't care. I'm just letting you know that I found them and they're down there, and I put the links for you guys. We also want to let you know that January 30th is when we're going to start Neville, and that's next week. And again, like I said, it's in the links below. So you can like, you can comment, you can subscribe to the Indigo Room, ring the bell, ding-a-ling-ling, ring the bell so that you can get notifications of when we upload new content. And I do want to say thank you to, welcome, and thank you to the new subscribers. This week, we got like 17 new subscribers. Woo! I'm very happy about that. Hopefully, if I can get this all together, we'll be able to do live shows on Instagram and Facebook and the Indigo Room on TalkShoe and YouTube all at the same time. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'm going to figure it out. This is all new to me. So if you don't think that you're a spiritual being and this show is not for you, I just want to tell you that you are a spiritual being, whether you want to believe it or not. I don't care. And so we're talking about law of attraction and how you can bring things into your life that you want. I just want to give you just like one little tidbit. Just one. Like back in 2005, I think it was, when nobody knew who Idris Elba was. I love him. Oh my God. I'm obsessed. Well, I'm not obsessed now, but I was obsessed when I first saw him on, what is it? He had a movie out and nobody really was paying attention to him. Like no one, right? Nobody was paying attention to Idris Elba. You know who was paying attention to Idris Elba? Me. I was paying attention. And he had a movie called Sometimes in April. And I watched this movie like, who is this brother? Oh my God, he's beautiful. He is amazing. He was such a great actor. And I started following him. I became his stalker. I started stalking Idris Elba. Not really, like, you know, he didn't know I existed. However, I would set up this Google thing that would allow me to find out when he was playing, where he was, because he's a DJ. And so I set up a Google alert so I knew when he was playing in New York, where he was and everything like that. And then I found out that he was British and he had a British accent. And I was like, oh my God, I was even more in love, right? So I told my friends, this was all beginning, you know, for me, the law of attraction. And I said, that's my man right there. That's my husband. I'm going to marry Idris Elba. Everyone laughed at me and thought I was crazy. I was probably crazy, you know, but nobody knew him at the time. Nobody was paying attention to him. He played this artist he played on The Wire, right? And I started watching The Wire after I saw that Sometimes in April was a movie that he was in. And it was a great movie. He was really good at it. And I wrote down, you know, I want to act with Idris Elba because I'm an actress, for those of you that don't know. For those of you that don't know, I'm an actress. I can't figure out this whole camera thing. I don't know if I'm looking at your eyes, if I'm looking at directly at the screen. So if I'm looking directly at the screen and you're in the chat room, hello, Kristen, hello, Wanda, hello, Barb, and Linda's in the house. Let me know if you can see my eyes. If I'm looking in the right direction. Anyway, so I, you know, followed Idris Elba. Elba. I say Elba, whatever. Anyway, I was in love with this man, literally. He don't know me from a can of paint. So I found him. This was when MySpace was a big deal, before Facebook. And I found him on MySpace and I started talking to him. I was like, hi, how you doing? I think he had like 5 fans at the time. And he talked back. And I wanted to make sure that it was him. So I asked him all these questions. And yes, you can see my eyes. Thank you, Kristen. Okay, I'm looking in the camera now. Is that the right place? Like, is this the right place right here? Is that the right place? So I said, okay, I'm going to check and see if that's him. So I asked him all these questions about the movie that he was in. And no, like I said, he didn't have a lot of fans on MySpace. Who remembers MySpace? MySpace is like dead right now, kind of. So he talked to me and we talked back. And at the time, because like in 2005, if y'all don't remember from the Indigo room back in the day, I was homeless. I was living on people's couches and all kinds of craziness. So my roommate, I told him, I was like, oh my God, Idris Elba talked to me today. Then he blew up and he didn't know who Sydney was. Tried to talk to the brother. He was like, I wouldn't respond. didn't send me a message, didn't talk to me anymore. And I was verklempt. And I said, okay, forget it. I'll let him go. But I can't let him go. Then, recently, he's engaged to someone. I was like, oh, God. I saw him at the wedding, the royal wedding and all of that. And I was like, all right. Hi, Idris. How you doing? You don't remember Sydney, who was talking to you when you only had like 5 fans. So today I'm minding my business. That bum, I know, Barb, that bum. So I was minding my business today. Minding my business. I'm going to tell you, because recently I've been thinking about Idris Elba again. I don't know why. He came up in my periphery, in my mind. I was like, I wonder what he's doing. I wonder what Idris is doing. And then I started thinking about Idris, because he's my husband. But he don't know he's my husband, but I know he's my husband. So I was like, oh, I wonder what it would be like. I'm imagining him, with both actors. He's really, really famous. I'm not. Nobody knows about Sydney Chase. And he's a DJ. He's very famous. I'm not. And I said, that would be really cool if we were in a movie together, or we were DJing at the same time, right? We could be DJing. And then I went to sleep, listening to my binaural beats. So today, on the way home, on the subway, I'm looking at my phone. Now I'm doing my best to limit my social media. So I'm looking at, I get a text. I get a little thing that says, Idris Elba. And I'm like, what? What? Idris Elba? He's live? Never seen it before in my life. I've been following him since I've been on Instagram. Never get a message. Never. Today, now when I was imagining him, it was the night before. It was 2 nights before. So today, I got a little thing on my phone that said Idris Elba is live with Angie Martinez. I almost had a heart attack. I was like, I'm on the subway. I'm clicking, because the subway, you can't get no information. It's like sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't get it. It goes in, it goes out, the whole static thing. You're in the belly of the beast of New York City. Guess what happened? He pops up. Oh my God, he had sunglasses on and he looked delicious. And my lights just went out. And sorry about the darkness. I don't know what's going on with my lights. So he oh, come on, light. We need light. So oh, for crying out loud. Idris Elba's in the house. He probably turned my lights off. Let me see if I can put this up. Is that better? I don't know. Let's see. You still see me fine? Okay. Well, I'm trying to, because I look very, dark. And anyway, my light just went out. That is so terrible to me. Because right now I'm looking at you and right now I'm looking and it doesn't, did the battery come out? Hold on. Okay. Let's see if that works. And anyway, I got a message that he was live. And of course, I had to click on the link. And there he was, Idris Elba, my husband. Oh, that's bad. And I'm just saying that this is I call that driftwood. Driftwood. When you get a hit from something that you might have been imagining in your mind the day or night before. It's not the actual manifestation. It's not the actual thing that you want, but it's Driftwood. And it was fun. It was fun because it made me smile. It made me laugh. And okay, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you. Thank you, because the light went out and I'm stressed out right now because I feel like you can't see me. And what I call that is Driftwood. So when you are doing these things, and when we're doing all of these different things that are in our toolbox, and how to raise your vibration, and how to feel better, and how to have a better life, you will get like hits. You'll get little things that come in, like, driftwood from the ocean. You see a little piece of the ocean. You're standing out there waiting for your ship to come in. You're like, I have all these imaginations. I'm doing my I am statement, Sydney. I'm following Neville. I'm using my imagination, and I'm not getting anything. Aha. You're getting driftwood. Check around and see if you have driftwood around. I don't know if me and Idris Elba will ever meet. That's not the point. The point is, I would love to have a wonderful relationship. I don't know if it would be with him. It would be nice. I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking. But it can be you getting driftwood. You're getting, okay, I'm still trying to get this light to work. All of a sudden it went out. This is what happens. This is why you got to buy the book down in the descriptions so you can help a sister out so she can get new equipment. Hold on. Let's see. Nope, still not working. I don't know why it went out. Anyway, that's my Idris Elba story. That's my Driftwood story. And I hope that gives you a little bit of idea of what we're doing here in the Indigo Room. So there's a couple of things I want to also say. Thank you for the feedback from the videos that I sent out earlier this week. And that was to thank you, Kelly Kinnick, who responded and gave me some feedback on my videos. She's probably going to give me feedback on this video because my lighting went out. And thank you to Arzu, Mountain Spirit, who gave me great feedback on the videos that we do. I want to thank Sylvia Leva, who helped me because we want to do captions for people who are hard of hearing and that might be deaf and would enjoy the Indigo Room. And I also want to thank Katrina Taylor, who also helped me out and gave me some information. So shout out to those people who gave information and helped me out with the Indigo Room this week. Last week we had Wiki Wacky happen, and I had to do the video 5 times over. I was up till like 1 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully this week my light will come back on. Whew. This is what happens when you try to do video. So tonight I do want to ask you 2 questions. How was your week? How was your day? Number 1. That's what I want to know. And if you started anything new for the month of January. If you remember when we first started the Indigo Room, December 31st into January 1st, it was New Year's Eve into New Year's Day. And I was talking about doing something new. What did you want to do new? Create something new? Write it in the comments. Let me know. And because, I'm nosy. And what did you do new, or what have you started new? And hashtag I am a newbie. I started YouTube. New. I'm a newbie at YouTube, as you can tell, because my lights went out. And also, if you haven't checked out some of our videos that I've created, they are in a playlist on how to raise your vibration. And how are you raising your vibration? I'd like to know that. If there's some of the things that we talked about are helpful to you, that's great. Just use hashtag raise your vibe tribe, because that's what we're doing. That is our tagline for the year. Raise your vibe tribe. We're trying to raise our vibration so that we don't have a whole lot of wiki wacky to deal with every freaking day. I'm just saying, every day. And I can't stand this light. I can't see myself. So I'm going to put this up a little bit. Maybe that's better. Okay. Move the camera out of the way. And I mean the mic out of the way. So I'm trying to get the lighting a little bit better. Can you see me better now? Also, I wanted to also let you know that you can check the playlists for binaural beats. And you can also look, when you go to the channel of the Indigo Room, I have a list of playlists that you can click. Some of them are for meditation. Some of them are for helping you, be able to focus. They really help. I'm telling you. Linda said, I started to pray and then 10 minutes of meditation, and I started doing a daily list, and I feel my day goes better. Yay! That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. We are trying to make our days go better and have less wiki-wacky. So if any of those things helped you, please do try them. Let me see if I take this off. I can't take it off. It doesn't work. All right. You know what? It's going to stress me out. Because I feel like you can't see me, but you said you can see me, and that's good. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with that. All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. Linda, I'm gonna trust Linda. Linda said the lighting is good, and that's what we're gonna do. So we had 17 new subscribers this week. Yay! Welcome all 17 new subscribers. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to drink your water. Okay, and bless your water and put those words on your water, those power words. And if you haven't done that, we have a video for that as well. You can check in the playlist, 10 ways to raise my vibration or raise your vibration. So what we're going to do tonight is discuss the first 2 chapters of the I Am Discourses. And why are we doing that? Because I am is your power. That's where your power is. So if you're saying I am sick, I am broke, I'm sad, I'm not healthy, all of those things, or I can't, or I cannot, or I don't have, we want to be able to help you to change that. Catch yourself when you're saying those things, to change it around. I know since I started reading the I Am the I Am Discourses book again, I'm really, really mindful of my mind talk, of what I'm saying to myself. Like if I think I don't have enough money in my bank account, or, I got to pay these bills, I switch that around and I say, oh, I am abundant. Right? I walk around now in my thought process saying, I am rich, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am free. And we got that from Neville. We started doing Neville Goddard first, and then the I Am Discourses came later. And I was like, oh my goodness, I wonder if he read that. Because he gave us I am statements. So your I am statements will negate all of the wiki-wacky, but you have to do it on a regular basis. You can't just do it one time and expect it to work. It's like, you can't brush your teeth once